Hi everyone. All right, so welcome back to my pick a card reading. This is my third reading for my brand new channel, Mystic Visions. If you like what you see, please subscribe. I aim to infuse your everydays with positivity and light, and I'm going to be doing daily readings here, various different types of readings. Some will incorporate initials, numbers, just whatever I feel needs to be done for the reading. For this reading, I have 8 different piles, and as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I have gemstones for each pile. So whatever gemstone calls to you, take a minute to look at it and then decide, or feel free to listen through the whole reading. And I also have dice today to draw your lucky numbers. So pile 1 has the rose quartz, pile 2 has aventurine, pile 3 has tiger's eye, pile 4 has onyx, pile 5 has sandstone, pile 6 has jasper, 7 has calcite, and 8 has my little citrine crystal that I love. It's my favorite. Okay, so without further ado, oh yeah, and one more thing too, I'm going to be pulling one extra card from the deck here. So just take a moment to look at these, and then whatever calls to you, whatever gemstone you like, whatever you feel is necessary for the day, choose that pile, and I will start with pile number 1 right now, which is the rose quartz right here. All right, so those of you that chose pile 1, let's see what the energies have in store. We have hidden depths, journey, lost and found, and new beginnings. Oh, and I forgot to say, I am using the Oracle of the Fairies deck by Karen K today to do these readings for you. So, all right, so let's go over number 1, which is hidden depths. And it says, something hidden is about to come to light. Perhaps a secret or memory at the back of your mind. When we expose what's hidden, we can become free. You can see there's a lot of green in the card. Number 2 is journey. And it says, it's time to prepare for a journey. It may be impromptu or planned. Either way, make sure you're ready when the time comes. Pack your passport now. So it's really interesting. It goes with hidden depths. Maybe you're going on a trip to find something out, or it's a new job opportunity. Either way, it appears to be something new, and it involves some kind of travel. It doesn't necessarily mean international or across the strait travel. It could mean just traveling within your own state or to a nearby town or something like that. Either way, it appears that there's an opportunity when you travel. So the third card is lost and found. And lost and found says, what was once lost is about to be found. Thanks to the lost and found fairy. Sometimes she can help us find things we never even realized were lost. So that's interesting. So you're going to go on a journey and discover something that's been in the hidden depths. And it sounds like maybe you put your resumes out there, and 6 months later, now you're getting a reply. I especially love the purple here. Purple is amethyst, which is the color of royalty. And it's also abundance and fortune, which leads me to believe that this is some kind of a job opportunity that you maybe put some time and effort into finding one, and now they are finally calling you back. Now they're finally texting you back or emailing you back. I know that sometimes we have to wait a long time to find out if we got the job or not, if they're interested. Sometimes that's just the way it is, unfortunately. So your last card in the pile is new beginnings. And new beginnings says, this fairy godmother heralds the joyous news of a new baby or birth of a cherished idea. Protect your ideas as you would a baby. So it definitely appears that you have some kind of money-making opportunity. Maybe this is a chance that you're starting your own business and you have to do some traveling for work. Maybe you have a business meeting of some kind, and it's going to be positive. It sounds really exciting. Okay, so we're going to pull one card, extra one, and this is, you got music. And music says, listen carefully, for there may be a message in the music you hear. Music can lift your soul, rekindle memories, and charm fairies to your door. So this is kind of like the law of attraction. What you think about, you bring about. Sometimes you can hear it in lyrics of a song. You might hear someone, sometimes I'll hear people's conversations, and I'll almost look over when I'm out, and they're talking about something I was just thinking about. And they mention something that that's been in the back of my mind. I'm like, what are you, like a mind reader? So look out for signs like that. Positive signs is telling you, because this is also in green, just like hidden depths, positive message that you are on the right path, even if you are a little bit nervous. All right, so I'm gonna do your lucky numbers for the daily read. And you have 6, 70, 1, 0, 18, 4, and 5. Once again, that's 6, 70, 1, 4, 0, 18, and 5. So this is your reading for pile 1, those who chose the rose quartz. All right, so let's go on to pile number 2, right here. And pile 2 is for those that chose the aventurine quartz. See what the cards have to say for today's energies. You have, transformation, magical gateway, protection, and precious time. Okay, so let's go over this one by one and see what they have to say. So transformation is your first card right here. And it says, this fairy tells you to surrender to a transformation in your life that's happening for your highest good. Embrace your transformation. The best is yet to come. I like that. Look, she's really happy. All right. So the next one is magical gateway. And it says, it takes courage and trust to venture into the unknown. Yet this is where the greatest rewards are. It's time to step boldly forward without looking back. So this is apparently some idea that you've had on your mind, and you're starting a new chapter in your life. And, transformation happens when it's supposed to happen. Sometimes not necessarily when we want it to happen. I'm the most impatient person, and I want things to happen right away. But sometimes it takes time to set yourself up and go through the next chapter right here. See how she's coming into the light. And so you can have your transformation. So your third card for the reading is protection. And it says, the fairies of protection are shielding you with a magical fairy ring of love and light. Practice psychic protection before embarking on any spiritual work. This is really good. This basically is telling you that you just need to get all your ducks in a row for this new chapter in your life. And you need to, as they say, cross all your T's and dot all your I's and do all that kind of stuff because you're headed through the gateway and door of success with your transformation. So your fourth card is protection time. You can see she's in the library. Oh, precious time, sorry, precious time. And it says, the fairy of time wants you to experience every moment fully and to make the most of your precious time. Be mindful not to waste others' time either. Well, that is really interesting. That goes along with protection, magical gateway, and transformation. This is saying to you that the time that you've taken now for whatever goal that you have in mind was well deserved, and it's going to be well rewarded, and it was the right thing for you to do, and that you're protected by your angels, and you also appear to have a lot of friends and family members supporting you, and it's a really good thing. You're going to be really happy with whatever this door that you're stepping through is. All right, so let's pull your extra card. You have inner child, and it says, the fairies of playfulness remind you to make time to embrace your inner child. Playing keeps us young at heart. Do something silly and fun, but stay safe. So this is kind of reiterating everything like this, like protection. You've taken all the necessary steps for when you are stepping through your transformation right here. You've used your precious time wisely. and you have a sense of jubilation and renewal here. And there's also, again, there's people in these cards, which is telling me that you're surrounded by supportive friends and family for whatever you are doing. All right, so let's choose your lucky dice right here. Your lucky numbers for the day: 5, 3, 2, 8, 1, 90, and 9. So once again, they're 5, 3, 2, 8, 1, 90, and 9. And these are they could be on a license plate, they could be included in a phone number, they could be anywhere, they could be part of an address. It's just something to think about. Maybe it's someone's birthday somehow, maybe it's a date that you're leaving. So yeah, just look out for those numbers. Okay, so that is it for pile number 2. Now we are going to go to pile number 3 right here, which is the beautiful tiger's eye. You can see it. And this is for pile number 3. Look in a book, purity, celebration, and wish wisely. Okay, so your first one is look in a book right here. And it says, whatever your question right now, you'll find the answer in a book. The words you find will bring the insights you seek. So maybe you've been doing a lot of research for whatever it is that you are planning on doing. And you have maybe not told anyone about it. You've this is something that you want to pursue without telling people first. You know, they say, don't tell people your plans. That's what they say. All right, so the next one is purity. And it says, always trust in the purity of your heart. Look inside your heart, and within it, you will find the answer to your question. So that goes along with this. You have taken solitude and time out, and you've looked in a book or done your research, and you've helped yourself concentrate by doing this and blocking out any external noises. The next one is celebration. And celebration says, get ready to let your hair down and celebrate. It's time to go out to dance and play. An invitation could be on the way. So you've accomplished something that you're like on the next step for something that you have been doing your research for. And this is actually really good. You have taken all the necessary steps necessary. Necessary. So you've actually put your priorities in places. That's what it's telling me if I'm going to repeat it twice. All right, so your last one is wish wisely. And it says, use your wishes wisely to manifest your heart's desire and take practical steps towards making your dreams come true. Well, that's just what these cards said. You've taken the time out. Maybe it's a little business venture you're doing on the side. Maybe it's a career change that you have been wanting to implement. And you're doing a really good job. You did everything. You did your research to do it correctly. And soon there'll be a celebration because you've begun and you've done all, like I said, all the necessary research, and you are on your way. Okay, so let's pull your extra card for this reading. And it is moderation. Okay, so moderation says, is there something you know you shouldn't be eating? Try to eat mindfully and healthily. Although the fairies say that a little bit of what you fancy is fine. So with this reading, it's telling me that it's okay for you to have a little bit of social life. Sometimes I get so busy, I can't even leave my place at all. I have no time for anyone. I have no time to answer any phone calls. But this is telling you that, go ahead, go spend 10 minutes on, or whatever you feel is necessary to catch up on all the things that you have kind of put to the wayside because you've been so busy implementing your time, thoughts, and energy to your new idea. Okay, so pile 3, let's do your dice, your lucky numbers for the day. 7, 2, 10, 1, 8, 10, 8. Okay, so you have some repeating numbers. 7, 2, 10, 1, 8, 10, 8. So this is great. As we know, 8 is the infinity symbol. It's a lucky number of money. That's a really good sign. And then you have 2 10s. A 10 is like fruition or manifestation. And 1 is a beginning of a new idea. So that's amazing. So you might see these numbers, like I said, like on a license plate. They might be in a phone number. They might be an address. They might be a date. So look out for these numbers throughout your day today. All right. So that is it for pile number 3. Let's go on to pile number 4. Pile number 4 has the onyx stone right here. We're going to put this right here and see what pile 4 has to say. Wait for winter, believe in magic, find balance, and moon energy. Okay, so wait for winter. You can see it's all in this beautiful plum color right here. And it says, during the colder months, the fairy queen of winter will help you manifest your most heartfelt wishes, as long as your intentions are for the highest good of all. So whatever that you've been working on, maybe you're getting a leg up starting this winter, these upcoming winter months. I know as the weather changes here, maybe that's something you started, or maybe you started before and now this is when things are really starting to change toward the end of the year. So your second card is believe in magic. And it says, open your eyes and see the magic that's all around in nature. The fairy of the northern light says you are part of nature, so you are magical too. So this one is telling me like seasonal cyclical changes. I notice my life starts a new chapter when the seasons change. So this is basically giving you a heads up of whatever you've been working on. It might start to speed up a little bit in the colder months here. So the second one, or the third one rather, is fairy balance. And as you can see, she's in a library, and it says, find the balance between your work, rest, and playtime, and you will have more energy, harmony, and productivity in your life. Take a power nap. So maybe you've been working yourself into a frenzy with this idea or new job opportunity, because as you can see, she's doing her research, because your goal or your end date is to have it done by the end of the year. That's what I see, or as soon as possible. So this is just telling you, you've done a great job, you're very efficient, but just find balance. Maybe just go out. I know I have to go hiking 3 times a week to clear my mind, or something similar to that. You just need maybe friends, go out. I know it's kind of difficult to go out, but maybe just walk around outside and get some fresh air. She has, see, it's dark inside and then the light is outside. So step outside and take a breath of fresh air. All right, so your last card for this is Moon Energy for pile number 4. And it says, surrender to the natural ebb and flow of life. If you're feeling confused, this fairy comes to calm emotions and reassure you that peace of mind is possible. All right, so no need to stress yourself out. Everything is going as planned. You don't need to bury your face in the books as much as you did before. Maybe you've done all the necessary research, and now you can kind of sit back and watch the fruit of your labors coming in the winter months with whatever endeavor, whether it's a new job, a new chapter, a new business that you started. So let's pull a last card for this, for pile 4, your bonus card. It says inspiration, and it says, be prepared. As soon as you'll receive a visit from the fairy of inspiration. Come dusk or dawn, she can call it any time. Well, this is great. I guess it looks like your new endeavor or new chapter is about to, you're going to make the necessary phone call. Someone's going to be calling you that you've hoped for. Maybe a deal is in place. It looks like things are really moving forwards. It's nice. It's kind of a blend of all the different colors, if you can see on the inspiration. I just noticed this now. See, purples and greens, and then there's purples, greens, and turquoise. That's really good. Kind of rounds out the reading. All right, so let's see what your lucky numbers are for pile number 4. Then roll the dice. 3, 13, 70, 1, 2, 3, and 3. Ooh, you have a lot of threes. So here's your numbers again. 3, 13, 70, 1, 2, 3, and 3. Is 3 your lucky number? Is 3 something that you see a lot? Because it came up 1, 2, 3, 4 times. You have 3 threes and a 13. If you add up 3 threes, that'd be 9, which is the number before 10. 10 is completion of of whatever it is, a topic or a thing that you're doing, endeavor. And then 1 is the beginning. So maybe you've done all your research and you're at the beginning. You may see these numbers on license plates. It might be part of a phone number. It might be part of an address. They could be a birth date. It could be any of those things. So just take a look out for those numbers. So that is it for pile number 4. And let us go on to pile number 5. All right, so pile number 5, those who chose the sandstone right here. I like it, it's cool. It's kind of like, kind of reminds me of Three Musketeers. I must be hungry. Okay, so here is 5 right here. And let's see what your reading has in store for you today. Healing, divination, temptation, and shine from within. All right, so healing, here's your first card, healing. And it says, now is the time for you to give or receive healing. Everyone has a natural ability to heal others. Yes, even you. Here she is outside. The next one says divination, and it looks like this. And it says, embrace your powers of divination, which are especially strong right now. You have the ability to see your current situation with crystal clear clarity. So that goes along with healing. That means whatever stresses you've been in, you've been taking the time to heal yourself. It could be through meditation, yoga, exercise, but you've recognized that maybe you're a little bit too stressed out and you have too much stuff to worry about, and you've taken the necessary steps to categorize your life and to put everything in stock, take stock in everything, and be like, okay, I'm gonna do this from 9 to 10, this to 12 to 1, and it helps so much if you create your own schedule. It says that you have done this and you're able to get more done, which means that you have become more efficient in the process instead of getting stressed out. So, your third card is temptation. And it says, are you in denial about an unhealthy habit, perhaps one that makes you feel guilty? This fairy says you have the power to overcome temptation, whatever its guise. So that's exactly what this is saying. You have healed yourself. You have taken the necessary steps, and you have resisted whatever it is that's tempting you. And it was actually pretty easy for you to do this. You just had to sort things out in your mind. It could be any number of stresses, and you said, you know what? I'm not going to worry about this. This has nothing to do with me. What does this have to do with me? I am going to do my own thing. I'm going to talk to you when I'm ready to talk to you. You don't come before whatever I have to do, whether it's my family, kids, or job, or whatever that might be. You're like, look, I will solve this problem later, or I'll talk to you later. And you did it in such a way that it produced a positive result because you've helped yourself out doing this without getting stressed out, and whoever it is else that may have been bugging you or something that's may have been bugging you. So the last card you have is shine from within. And it says, looks are only skin deep. True beauty shines from within. It's time for you to shine. This is a time for self-acceptance and for revealing your true beauty. So you've taken whatever necessary steps to heal yourself. You've resisted temptation. And in the process, you've bettered yourself and become even more efficient. And maybe it's beauty. I've thought of beauty treatments for some reason because she has like the flowers. Maybe you just taking a little time for yourself out to pamper yourself, to be like, you know, I will talk to you tomorrow. Right now, I'm going to be doing my own thing. But you've done it in such a way that it's not rude or anything else, and it's made you even better. So we're going to pull your last card, which is Solitude. See, your bonus card goes along with the rest of the reading. How cool is that? And it says, think of being alone as meaning you are all one and in total harmony with everything. The greatest treasures are those that wait silently during your quiet times. So that's perfect. It goes along just with healing. You've healed yourself, you've resisted temptation, you shine from within because you've taken time for yourself. I know sometimes if you become too selfless, everyone wants to take up your time, expects you to be available or to pick up the phone as soon as they call you. And because you've done that in the past, but sometimes you can't always do that. All right, so pull your lucky, or draw your lucky numbers for today. It is 15, 6, 1, 10, 8, 70, and 2. So that's 6, 15, 1, 2, 70, 8, and 10. These numbers could appear anywhere in license plates, in a phone number. They could be someone's birthday, they could be your birthday, they could be part of an email address. So just look out for these numbers during the day, and they'll help as a sign or a guidepost that you've been looking for. All right, so that is it for pile number 5. Let us go on to pile number 6. So 6 is with the jasper right here. Let's see what pile number 6 has to say. Okay, so light, fairy spotting, flourish, and nature's signs. Okay, so I see 2 F's. Maybe that's someone's initials. I know I just noticed that, the fairy spotting and the flourish. Someone's initials, or maybe it's a street name or a business name or something like that with F's. Okay, so your first one is light. They're all green too, by the way, so it could be money related. The fairy queen of light comes to shed love and light into your current situation and to remind you that light can penetrate darkness. Excuse any signs, sirens. Hey, maybe that's a sign that you see or you hear in the background, because I live close to downtown Los Angeles, so it's just noise all the time. All right, so the first one is light. The second one is fairy spotting, and it says, it's time to go fairy spotting. It's said that seeing is believing, but in fact the opposite is true. Believing is seeing. So maybe you've been trying to manifest something, and you've been doing positive thinking, positive thoughts. Affirmations really help a lot. And you've been receiving signs from the universe that you're on the right path and your dream is going to manifest. All right, which is cool because there's flourish next. So that means you're on the right path. It says, the lotus flower fairy tells you to learn from experience and shed your inner light on any unclear areas of life or those of others. So you've been looking for signs. You've been manifesting something that's positive for you, and you're going to flourish. And it's all in green too, so it's possibly money. It looks like you have some sort of spirit guide or someone maybe dropping ideas into your mind that are of benefit to you. The last one is nature's signs, and it says, be receptive to the subtle messages from nature as you go about your day. Nature talks to us continually. We need only to open our hearts and minds. So that's exactly what you're looking for, signs. You're doing things of gratitude. You're trying to do the law of attraction. You're meditating. You're manifesting. That sounds, and you're doing it in a positive way. You're not doing it, of course, not to hurt other people, only to benefit yourself. And maybe it's something secret that you've been working on too, that you haven't shared with other people yet. You don't always want to tell people your ideas first thing off the bat, because sometimes they can say something discouraging, which we don't need to hear. All right, so your bonus card, how cool, is manifestation. Okay, be very honest and clear about what you wish to manifest in your life. Now write it down on paper. Manifestation step 1. Wow, that's amazing. So you have this manifestation and goal planning thing down pat. That's great for pile number 6. Okay, so we're going to do your dice, your lucky numbers for today. And they are 1, 3, 20, 5, 4, 6, and 2. 20, 1, 3, 5, 6, 4, and 2. You may find or see these numbers in an address, in a phone number. It could be a birth date of some kind, in an email address. They could be your lucky numbers that you see. Either way, take a look out for these numbers and see if you may see them during the day, because they're a signpost. Okay, so that is it for number 6. Let's see what you have for number 7, and that is with the calcite right here. Okay, so you have hope, tree wisdom, go outside, and abundance. All right, so let's start with number 1, which is hope for pile number 7. It says, hope is always there, even if we can't see it. Optimistic expectations can help change a negative situation into a positive one. And look, there's a little dove in there. Maybe you have an animal totem that you're looking out for. Like, please, please, universe, show me some hope. And then you saw your animal totem. It could have been anywhere in real life. It could have been a photo of it. Someone could have mentioned it, anything like that. So think about that. So your second card is tree wisdom. And it says, this tree dryad will help you navigate through your current situation. Her flute can reveal insights and answers to the sound it makes. So you're looking for signs or guideposts, your animal totem, and it's a sign that you're on the right path. How cool. All right, so your third one is go outside, which is part of what the animal totem. That's crazy. Okay, it's time to go outside. Tune into powerful piece of nature. Wherever you are, and feel at one with your habitat. All right, let me reread that. The font is kind of small in these cards, even though I love them. It's time to go outside. Tune into the powerful piece of nature. Whatever you are, and feel at one with your habitat, and that goes along with your animal totem, and you taking time to yourself and going within. Cool. All right, so your last one is abundance, and it says, prepare yourself for incoming abundance. Release any mental blocks you may have. In fairyland and humanland, there's enough abundance for everyone. So that means, that's great. So whatever you're doing and looking for a sign, it means that you are on the right path, a path of abundance. Abundance doesn't necessarily need to be money either, because I see that this card is pink and it comes after it. So it could be like some love, abundance of love, and affection, family members, a relationship you've always wanted, and you've been looking for signs and you found the signs. All right, so your bonus card for pile number 7 is motivation, and it says, when spring approaches, the flower fairies urge you to spring into action. If there's something you've been merely thinking about doing, they say get busy and do it. Cool. So you've been looking for signs that you're on the right path. You've been spending time for yourself. It's going to lead to abundance, and you're going to get motivated because it's telling you that you are on the right path and that your idea is a good one for your new business venture or whatever it is that you might be doing. All right, so let's do the dice right here for your lucky numbers. And you have 2, 5, 80, 8, 15, 3, and 1. So I'm going to read that again. 2, 5, 80, 8, 15, 3, and 1. So you do have some repeating numbers here, like numbers, which would be 80 and 8, which is, as we know, 8 is a lucky symbol for money and infinity. And then you have a 15 and a 5. Maybe that number rings a bell or it's important to you, 5 and 15. And then you have 1, 2, and 3. So when it says 1, 2, and 3 like that, it says you're taking the necessary steps in order. So again, these numbers could be part of an email address, a physical address. It could be part of an email. It could just be your lucky numbers. It could be in a phone number, anything like that. Maybe you've been seeing any of these numbers frequently and you don't know why. So that's it for pile number 7. So here is pile number 8, and we're using the citrine crystal. It's the color of brown sugar. I love it. All right, so this is the last pile. Let's see what you have in store. Magical blessing, wisdom, come together, and pure intention. Okay, so let's go over them one by one. This is magical blessing right here, and it says, whatever you're going through, you're being assisted by magical fairy blessings. The fairies say you can bless others too. And look, there's some friends there. So maybe it's green. I'm thinking maybe you had a turn of good luck. That's the first thing I'm thinking about, and you want to celebrate it with other people, which is nice of you. All right, so the second one is wisdom, and it says, have you ever been told that you're wise beyond your years? Now is the time to call upon your inner fairy wisdom to help you with a challenge. Huh. All right, so let's, oh, cool, look at this. It's come together, and it goes with the people that you're sharing it with, and you're sharing your, whatever it is that happened that was beneficial to you. It says, fairies like to be busy, and a group of them is showing you that many hands may, let me repeat that. Fairies like to be busy, and a group of them is showing you that many hands make light work. Working as a team helps get the job done. So you want to definitely, how selfless of you. You want to share in whatever good fortune. Maybe you got a job and they're looking for someone else. You're like, hey, I have a friend. Or maybe you got a settlement check of some kind. You're like, hey, I'll take us out to dinner. How cool. All right, so it says pure intention, which means, yeah, that's great. Okay, the fairy of manifestation will help you to use your wishes wisely. Manifest your heart's desire with pure intention for the highest good of all. Wow. So whatever happened to you, you're going to share it with people, and you have only good intentions. You're like, hey, I came into this sudden opportunity. I want you to be a part of it. Let us celebrate together. Okay, for pile number 8, we're going to pull your bonus card, and that is life energy. And it says, the happy fairy of sunshine brings lots of life giving energy. She reminds you to shine your light and to reveal anything in the shadow that needs to be healed. So that's great. That goes along with the rest of the cards. And look, they're all the same colors. So it goes along with magical blessings, which means that you are blessed and you have bestowed your wisdom. You're celebrating, and you have good intentions, and you have a renewed burst of energy right here. Wow, what a good reading. Okay, so for pile number 8, we're gonna pull your lucky numbers. Let's see what they have. You have, okay. 12, 5, 3, 70, 8, 6, and 3. 3, 6, 8, 70, 12, 5, and 3. So think about these numbers for a second. Maybe they're part of an email address, maybe they're part of a phone number, maybe they're part of a physical address. They could be any thing like this. Maybe they could be your lucky numbers. So again, they're 3, 6, 8, 70, 12, 5, and 3. So I want to thank you so much for joining me on my 3rd reading. Pick a card for this channel. I use the fairy deck today. I have several decks that I would like to use in the future. I am still working out the kinks of filming readings, and so I might make some mistakes here, but they're well-intentioned mistakes. They are not anything bad. So thank you for joining me. If you like what you see, please come by and visit me often. I'll be doing daily readings for you guys for positivity and uplifting messages, because I believe that that is what we need every single day. So thank you again, and I will be seeing you soon.